Hello, everybody. How are you today? Welcome to my program Expose. And this time I'm going to talk about the good guy syndrome or hypocrisy. Yes, most gurus over there and coaches, they never talk about really how the good guy show up in the 21st century in this world. And let me tell you how this started. The good guy syndrome or hypocrisy started just let's say back in before the 1960s. Let's say all the way from the 1950s, 40s, 30s, and 1920s. In those times, there were more moral values. Women, virgin women's marriage, with a guy that show with flowers, with roses, with chocolates, and a gentleman. But in those times, also, this type of men were looked like a hypocrites because after they married this young girl, they started to mistreat her. Sometimes it was domestic violence, physical, and also in a verbal way. That happens a lot in those times. And in those times, obviously the virgin of a woman was very valued to ensure that your children will be yours, even though there were not DNA to test that it's yours or not. For me, it was not really something that you cannot trust if a woman is virgin, because after you have sex for the first time with her, maybe he can have sex with another guy as well, and you will never know if it's your children or not. But most of the time it was. Now, in these times, women don't like anymore that type of guy that show with flowers, with roses, with chocolates, because consider this guy, like in the older times, to be a hypocrite. That after showing a false face, he will show them the dark side. Maybe he's going to start yelling at her. He's going to start beating her, domestic violence. And up to this point, still many women consider a guy that looks so nice that is a hypocrite. Is trying to buy her, and you're trying to buy a girl that goes to disco places, bars, that she's already have been laid with a few men or many men, that are not, because I'm not going to discriminate, but she doesn't deserve to be treated like that, because she only wants to have fun. It's not anymore like before, when you are going to a family and ask the father permission, the parents, to go out with a girl that is a virgin and you are planning to marry her. It's not anymore like that. So that's why women that are, having sex with many men, they don't want a guy to give them flowers or roses or something like that. Or they want a guy that is completely honest, or they want a guy that has money. That's all. So that's what I call